Hey everybody, welcome to Let's State's Discord. I am Jables, and I am emotionally constipated. We're your weekly show every Sunday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you live somewhere else, figure it the fuck out. I'm here as always with Rimshee and Sirs watching.
That's me.
Rimshee, introduce yourself. You're like the producer or something. I don't know.
Rimshee!
He left.
No!
All right.
The kiddo
This
needs
week
a
for our
movie
background-
change.
This week for our background, we have a little we have a recording of Rimshee and I playing co-op on Portal 2.
I've actually
Because
got
we
a
did
couple
about like
minutes for the
4.5
movie
hours of
change.
that on Monday.
Well, that's just what stayed in.
You know.
I did include these guys though, so
Yeah, well
it's probably closer to 4 hours.
Yeah, but we beat it.
Yeah, we beat the multiplayer except for the expansion.
Yeah, we have to
stuff.
do the expansion courses still. So expect a lot of Portal 2 in the future.
Or Portal 2 is never bad.
No, I feel like Rimshee and I bonded a lot over it.
I like the little interactions between here's like, give that back, dick.
Yeah. We accidentally killed each other a couple of times.
There were
Yeah.
a couple times where it was legit accidental. And
Yeah.
there were a couple of times where it wasn't.
It was
Harmless
just funny.
mistakes.
It was just funny to do it.
Yeah.
But, you know, playing Portal 2 with Rimshee just made me more misogynistic.
You're good. She's not here.
Yeah. Well, there's several women that I've played Portal with. And they just... yeah. I don't know. There was a certain point in time, like, it was in the last, like, third of the game. And Rimshee and I were just, like... I don't know. We were, like, psychically connected.
Yeah.
And just sort of doing the right shit.
Now you're thinking with portals.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I very much enjoyed it, and I think we should do a lot more co-op games for background play.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing. Like, wait, did you record the audio of this as well?
I have the audio, but not our audio.
Oh, okay. Because much like how it's very fun to watch shows or movies with me, it's also very fun to play games.
Yeah, I need to schedule a time to watch the movies with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I cannot let last week slide.
Huh?
I said I can't let last week slide.
What do you mean?
You've never seen Alien!
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Unacceptable.
And I'm fun to watch stuff with. Let me be clear. I'm not always, like, outspoken if I'm watching stuff with you. I try to clarify beforehand. Are you cool with me and just, like, speaking my mind while we watch this?
Yeah, I totally get that.
Yeah.
And if people are cool with it, then yeah, I'm gonna say some shit.
Yeah, I'm the kind of
I
person
thought-
who I hate conversations when they're the first when it's the first time I'm watching something.
Oh no,
I
I don't do conversation. I do what the fuck is this? What the fuck is that? Like,
No. I absolutely. Well, I mean, it's just like it's the first time I'm watching something. I like to try and figure it out myself, but like, it can get frustrating when someone's just all these questions. Some of this shit gets answered later. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, I don't know. Sir can probably tell you. I don't do stuff like that.
Yeah, like for
It's,
example,
it's a general gripe, not about you specifically.
Yeah, I don't do stuff. No, mine are like, hey, she's got nice tits.
Yeah,
like,
or Miles fucking O'Brien.
Miles fucking O'Brien, fucking best character.
Of course, we were both doing that shit. But no, like when we were watching this thing, when he and him sat down and watched that, you can ask. Like, I stayed quiet for a vast majority of the movie because I didn't want to give anything away or like imply anything.
Yeah, and thank you for that. Oh, that's fine.
But it was great just listening to Jables' reactions, just like where you could feel him pressing his chair backwards, like, no,
I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah. No, it's like
a very
I'll watch movies with you and have a very good conversation about it afterwards. But I'll also say, if you want me to like speak what my brain is saying out loud during the movie, I'm not going to be asking stupid questions that the fucking story is obviously going to answer.
Yeah, like all I'll say about Alien is like, even if you know all the tropes and shit by this point, if you've never actually sat down and watched that movie, the tension is going to get to you.
It is. And you're going to get
a lot of juice, Bubba?
I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm too tense. Oh no. Oh no, buddy. That's my tense voice.
You know, like, this is a movie that when it originally came out, like, people were passing out in theaters. Or, like, running out of the aisles to throw up in the bathrooms.
You know, they said that about Paranormal Activity. So I find it, I don't know.
Paranormal Activity, like, it's kind of the same deal. Well, not exactly. With Blair Witch, which is another thing that, if you haven't seen it, I recommend watching it at least once.
I haven't seen it.
Like, what makes Blair Witch so viscerally terrifying at times, especially if you're watching it at night? Well, it's because it plays on extremely real fear that everyone can understand. Being lost in the fucking woods.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why I never watched it, because I don't know, I grew up in an area surrounded by just like wheat fields and woods, so like I'm never like really lost. I have a slight misjudgment of direction, but I'm just like, well, I should probably go this way, and then I'm fine. So I don't understand the feeling of being lost in the woods.
Well, like, it's, you know, like,
and even if like I was lost, I know how to survive. So I'm not.
Fear. Yeah. It's the very basic fear of not only just being lost in the woods. Like, that's the basic primal fear that it plays with. Also, fear of the dark. But like later, as the movie goes on, like, it starts to warp. It's like, yeah, we're not just lost. Something is making sure that we stay lost.
Yeah. For anybody out there, if you're in the woods with me and I'm lost, we're in fucking trouble. I know how to get out of the woods. I don't know. That's all I'm saying. If something is making us lost, we're in triple trouble. because I also watched every episode of Supernatural, so I can kill anything. And
yeah, the original Alien is incredibly well paced, very tight film. Nice. And also just like the directorial style and like the cinematography really shows you why Ridley Scott was considered a big thing for such a long time. He's gone to shit in the last 10 years, but
he has the capability. He's just lost the will.
And the thing is, like, I'm also a great person to talk about that movie with afterwards, because I'm such a geek about it, and I know so much, like, behind-the-scenes shit and production notes.
All right, sir, I do have a question. Are you excited that I haven't seen Alien so you can watch it with me? Or are you disappointed in me because I haven't seen it?
I don't know if, like, disappointment isn't necessarily what I was feeling last week. It was more bafflement. It's like, wait, what do you mean you've never seen this movie?
I wasn't allowed to watch Scooby-Doo as a kid.
But yeah, it's definitely one of those all-time classics that needs to be in every like movie watcher's library. You need to have seen this film. And Aliens, even though it's an entirely different movie.
Yeah.
A lot of people say that Aliens is better than Alien. I do not hold that opinion. I'm probably one of the few who does.
Yeah, you're one of like 7
I like
people.
the original film better.
I pay attention
They're
to the
different
internet.
movies too, though.
Well, that's what I preface saying that it's an entirely different film. Mm-hmm. But me personally, I think that Alien's the better movie.
Yeah.
Maybe. It depends on, like, there are certain criteria, but I think I could see where you're coming from as a generalized statement.
There are certain little things
Sorry, I just saw a moment where I killed Rimshee because I was fucking with him. Yeah, keep going. Sorry, I can't watch this. I need to switch tabs.
There are minor complaints that I have with Aliens. I'm also in a small camp when it comes to that movie where a lot of people's like, oh, you gotta watch the director's cut. It's definitely the best way to watch the movie. I don't agree.
Yeah, and director's cuts are nice. You remember that whole thing in like the early 2000s where Rimshee, why'd you type no talking?
Because no one's talking.
No one's here. It's just us. We're hanging out.
Yeah, that's what we do.
I'm just used to more people conversing at this point.
No, everybody's sad that Jeff isn't doing his roundup, so they're not going to be here.
Fair enough.
Somebody go DM Cass and be like, "What? You really want to ruin our show? Come on, do it, bitch."
Yeah, you're talking that good shit, and you ain't here.
Yeah, yeah. And does anybody remember, like in the early 2000s, where like for DVD sales they do the unrated version, and it would just be like a couple deleted scenes in there?
Like the first couple of times,
or like
they
a
did
slightly
the
different
unrated
cut of a shot.
Yeah, the first couple of times they did the unrated version, there was actual reason to have it stated as unrated.
Well, most of the time it's because there was tits.
Yeah. But every time after that, it just became, oh yeah.
I remember.
Different. We as a society need to get over that shit.
I remember the first time I got disillusioned with the unrated label was I think it was Scary Movie 3. Might have been 4. And the unrated version came out, and I'm like, alright, Scary Movie 2, like, you know, they almost had tits in Scary Movie 2. So Scary Movie 3 is unrated. It's gonna be dope. I'm gonna see some tits. They added one extra fuck. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's what you had there. Oh, this is literally just a marketing tactic.
Yeah.
Which, like, that was the whole reason that you would pick up, like, low budget, kind of shitty horror movies back in the days. Because, like, even if the movie wasn't that great, it's like, you're at least going to see some tits.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I figured out that unrated just meant that they didn't pass it through the MPAA. That's it.
Like, we used to have tits in PG movies. There's just full-on tits in a scene in Airplane.
Yeah, Ionessa. Yeah, Boondock Saints was... How's this your first time chatting? For one. All right.
That's bizarre.
Sorry.
Hi, Io.
Yeah, Yeah, that's different. Because the unrated Boondock Saints, there was... You know, there's more stuff. There's more blood, more gore. That's fine. When they just said fuck one more time, that's where I'm like, alright, come on. Because Scary Movie 3 was PG-13. It wasn't R, so they only had one fuck.
Yeah.
We're talking all the shit about you too, Cats, and you finally showed up.
Yeah. Yeah, rewind the stream.
Yeah,
we were talking shit about you.
My thing with the Aliens director's cut is that it adds scenes that supposedly add context, but it's context I don't feel the movie actually needs.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of the time the director's cut actually adds something to the film. But there are definitely times where it detracts from the film. Well, look at
how many director's cuts there's been of fucking Blade Runner.
Yeah.
That is another thing that annoys
so many director's cuts and
definitive
editions.
Just like, pick an ending to your movie, damn it!
Oh, Cats, one thing that we said about you is you don't have the ovaries to overthrow our show. Fuck you.
I don't remember that, but I won't contest it.
I was condensing it down. Yeah, and there are times when director's cuts are good, director cuts are bad. One thing I hate about us getting away from physical media is I love blooper reels in like director commentary and
behind the scenes featurettes.
Yeah, the making of sort of stuff.
You know, like,
I miss that. Just like popping a disc in and just being like, all right, what are the special
one of the
features?
greatest examples was the extended editions of the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's just like there's like hours of stuff. Like there's 2 additional discs in addition to the 2 discs that the movie are on. Where it's just like, here we are inside Weta Workshop. This is how all the makeup. This is how we made the prop swords and all the armor, and this is how we shot this scene and got this effect.
I'm here to yell at you, because I can't type because I'm currently doing my nails.
Okay.
So I have to use my voice instead.
Typical woman.
I know. Speak about ovaries.
No, server muted. Can't talk now. That's I'm on my misogyny arc. Trump's president now. I'm just kidding, Cats. You can talk.
God damn it, Jables. I was trying to.
Yes, I got it. God damn it, Jables.
Oh man.
I was trying to type out "fuck you, Jables," but then it took so long because one finger. I have one finger, and it's not my middle one.
And it's the pinky at that.
No, it's my forefinger. But anyway.
Would you say the pinky is the most useless of the fingers?
It's the
I think
weakest,
it's pretty
that's
useful.
for sure. It's very useful, but it's the weakest.
Well, no, it's great for testing if somebody's into butt play.
I'm talking physically weakest. It doesn't have the strength of, say...
I got a pretty
Instead of
strong pinky, my dude.
middle or the ring.
Instead of the pinky, we should just call it the prober now.
Yeah, the prober.
Yeah, I type with
like
my
that.
prober finger.
That explains a lot.
It does, doesn't it?
Well, no, I go. Well, you know. Anyway.
Yeah, that's what you say, Jables, but,
Yeah. Well, Rimshee, I know you're into that. We did that last time you were up here.
Yeah, you lie. We did not. You still don't know what my dick looks like.
I know. Your wife won't even tell me.
Correct.
So, Katz, you thought you were going to derail the show and take it over? What's up?
I'm too tired. I'm too old for this shit. But I'm here.
Oh, here come the excuses.
I'm
Oh,
here,
I'm too tired.
okay?
I'm too old. I'm a little Indian German girl. Blah, 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 blah.
Hey, I've made it to 6 minutes here. Like,
Huh?
that's
I
a
didn't
lot.
ate plasma today. You don't see me bitching about being tired.
Well, is it almost 11 p.m. for you? No. Because you live in not the future.
I'm tired. I
I'm
haven't
going
up
to be
since
going
4
down in
a.m.
about an hour, though.
Germany lives in the past.
Because it's the worst time of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, Katz, you
I'm
didn't
glad that
derail the
Arctic
show.
vortex
We
is
did.
gone.
That's okay.
Oh, Deana's here. Now you can tell her all about your Portal experience, Jables.
No.
Yeah, Jables, why do you hate women exactly?
Because they're women.
Because they don't look up.
Yeah. No, honestly, Dita's fully aware of that complaint. Look up. Look up.
Yeah, it was actually this room right here that conversation happened.
It's like,
Where I was like,
so why?
holy shit,
Sis.
holy shit, Rimshee, you looked up.
Oh my god, it took forever for me to realize you're talking about Portal, not like in general. And I'm like, do women not generally look up? What the fuck is going on?
In my experience of watching women play video games, they don't.
I'm just reminded of that scene from
There are some
Star
that
Trek
do,
2
but
now.
yeah, there are some women that do look up, but for the most part, it's all left and right, never up or down.
Yeah, I'm reminded of that scene in Star Trek 2 where Spock and Kirk are talking about Khan, and it's just like, his tactics so far suggest two-dimensional thinking.
Yeah. And by the way, Deana will back me up on that. How many times I had to tell her to look up or down.
Are you sure about that?
Well, we've also been playing Donkey Kong Country together. And the amount of times I've had to be like, hold Y so you run faster and jump higher is insane.
Deana
Yeah,
doesn't want
you don't
to
feel like
you
backing me up at the moment because I'm right. Yeah, proof and point.
Also, you know, like, and it's like not a criticism or anything. It's like, but you know, as you start to get older, it's just not as easy.
To look up.
Well, no, I'm saying like games, kind of like in general, like you know, like I love my dad. My dad's sitting right here with me. He tried to play the remake of Doom that came out in 2016, and he just could not keep up.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, not everybody can. But I also had the same situation with my sister, who grew up playing video games. And my parents played video games, and they taught us how to play video games. And my sister wouldn't look up. What do women have against looking up? You already have to look up to every man that you talk to. Because you're so fucking short.
God.
And
especially cats, our local
Shut
micro
up.
individual.
It's the owls, Jables. They're afraid if they look up that the owls will have them.
No, the owls are more likely to get them if they look down, because owls attack ponytails. That's it.
Owls also attack rodents. I'm not happy about this comparison.
Yeah, they also attack women that have their hair in a bun because it
That's
looks
because you're
like
small.
Can't help it. Try to use heels. I can't walk in them, but you know, I try.
I can walk in heels. Get over it.
I can walk in heels.
Rimshee, I'd love to see that. It would make your calves look great.
Give us proof.
Yeah.
If I were to
Now,
even
we're on the
attempt
show.
walking in heels, it would
I
probably cripple me.
I love how I say I can walk in heels. Cats just accepted it, but when Rimshee said it, she was like,
Yep.
"No, we need proof."
No evidence.
Yep. I'm not surprised, Jables. You do not surprise me anymore.
Yeah, it's just like, I totally believe you can, you fucking slut.
Sorry. You show up naked in a few voice chats or cross-dressing in a few voice chats. All of a sudden, everyone believes you can walk in heels.
It happens.
Yeah. But Rimshee, I would love to see you try to walk in heels. Like stilettos. I'm not even talking like the wide. I don't want to give you any girth. I want you to do it in stilettos.
I don't know about stilettos. Honestly, it's been a while.
Anything but a stiletto might as well just be a boot.
Well,
like,
to be fair, the last time I walked in heels was before I shattered my ankle, so I actually may not be able to anymore. I just realized that.
You see this, audience?
I know I can't.
Rimshee's trying to use his disability because he fell off a plane. He's trying to use it against us to deprive us of all of this comedic, beautiful moment of him walking in heels.
It wasn't a plane.
I never said I wouldn't give it a shot. I'm just saying that I don't remember anymore if I can actually do it because of the fact that I shattered my heel.
Because you fell off a plane.
Yeah. Oh, here's the part where I threatened to kill you.
You know, this was a fun time.
Yeah.
Watching this, seeing us play together, I'm like, all right, yeah, no, we're having fun.
It was a lot of fun.
That was a really good day. I liked it.
Yeah.
No, Deana, he can't start off with wedges. That's just a ramp for your feet.
Yeah, that's just walking downhill on the straightaway.
Yeah. Actually, Rimshee, I'm kind of surprised you knew what a wedge was.
I know, I was really impressed.
Okay. Okay, let's take stock here.
Maybe there's credence.
I'm married. That alone should give me at least some idea of what a wedge is.
Not necessarily.
No.
Mm-mm.
No.
It's an offset platform.
I cross-dress, plus I have 2 older sisters. That's why I know what it is.
I have a sister, I have a wife, I have female cousins.
No.
I spent time in the Marine Corps.
That's the most likely.
No, nobody in the Marine Corps knows what a fucking wedge is.
That's a lie.
Sorry, female Marines know what a wedge is. But
Yeah, and why do you think?
No.
Why do you? Well, think about how many women come into this shit, or come into the picture because of the Marine Corps. It's shall we say, a lot.
Yeah.
Also, we're talking about, like the U.S. military, specifically the Marine Corps, the guys who will find any and all reasons to do incredibly dumb, incomprehensible shit that makes no sense to anyone else but them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes perfect sense, though. Like, it's kind of
by
funny
the way,
how...
did you know? Did you
Kinda
know
funny.
people that are in the Space Corps are called Guardians?
Yeah.
Nah, we gotta come up with something better for that.
I don't dislike it. It's just weird to me.
We need slang.
'Cause-
Need some good slang.
Yeah. Yeah, Gadians. There we go. You're in the Space Force. You're a Gadian.
Ooh, maybe we call them satellites.
That's not bad.
Floaters. I like that.
Floaters, that's good.
Yeah, everybody in chat, bring up your best. See, here, I like coming up with slurs for people. I've been trying to get icebacks to land for a long time now for Canadians that illegally immigrate here. Yeah, let's come up with slurs for people in the Space Force. Let's do it.
Like Air Force, you got wing nuts, Navy or
Chair
squid.
Force.
Air Force, Chair Force, yeah.
That's the go-to.
Yeah.
Nowadays it is. It used to be wing nuts.
They're all mechanics or they're in offices. So it's like, unless you're my buddy's dad, he like teaches everybody survival. But
Yeah, Guardians are special. Loaders.
yeah,
They don't go
I
up to
think
space,
it's too
though.
strong of a name for such a new force. We need to take him down a peg.
Yeah, couch potatoes.
Also, it reminds me of the Cleveland Guardians, because we can't call them the Indians anymore, because that's racist.
Dude, my hometown team isn't even my hometown team was the Indians. And we're like the demographic breakdown of my school when I was going there was like 50% white and then 40% Native American and then other stuff. Yeah. Nobody had a problem with it.
Bring back the Redskins. Hail to the Deadskins.
Yeah. Now my school.
The commies are getting their ass kicked by the Eagles last time I checked. I need to look in on that game.
Now my old high school, their mascot is Eagle. It's Screaming Eagles now.
Lame.
Yeah.
PETA has a heyday with it though, because fuck PETA.
Oh, you know what else is fucked up? They took out the totem pole in front of my school. We had a totem pole that was donated by a native tribe in the area, and they took the totem pole out.
Yep. Way to keep erasing the contributions of actual native people.
Yeah. I grew up engulfed in native culture just because of where I grew up. I grew up around several reservations in just a little small farm town. But I was constantly hanging out with the natives. I went to sweat lodges and shit like that. And I don't know. I got the engine pass from quite a few natives. That's all I'm saying.
Well, it's like Wendigoon. It's like Wendigoon said in a post that he made. Basically paraphrasing here, but he's like, when you do not allow people to talk about or interact with these cultures, that's how these cultures die.
Yeah. And one of my favorite forms of art are specifically Northwest Coast Native American art. It's one of my favorites. Free Willy is a good example of displaying a lot of that. But
before it got modernized, the original helmet logo of the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, before it got modernized.
It was just straight up Native American art.
Yeah. One of my favorite pieces of art is actually art of an orca. Here, let me find a good one. They're all very similar, but there's a specific one I'm looking for.
Burger Oreos are pretty interesting looking.
Copy image. Rimshee, should I DM this to you so you can pull it up, or?
Sure.
All right, I've been here for 22 minutes, which means I need to leave.
Well, yeah, and you didn't talk, which means we're misogynistic. So thank you for not talking to prove
welcome.
that we are oppressive against women.
You're very welcome. Yeah, always. Bye.
Bye. Have a good. Yeah, so I grew up with this. This is one of my favorite styles of art. It's not accurate. It's very interpretive. It's very... it feels like it's based on feelings.
Fucking cool.
Yeah. Yeah, and
it's very
I love this art style. Yes. very stylistic, very based on feelings. Not accurate at all, but it's like, I don't know, I love it. Images like this paint my entire life. You know?
Should be talked about and should be celebrated, engaged with.
Yeah. That's why I brought it up now. I want to celebrate it.
You know, this whole like political correctness, cultural appropriation crowd are a fucking cancer.
Yeah.
Like, stop preventing people from actually learning and appreciating these cultures, you fucking morons.
And by the way, Eastern Washington tribes have a different art style. It's relatively similar, but it's very different. But I still appreciate it. I've always just loved the water, so like the image of the orca always like spoke to me. Because orcas, unless in captivity, don't kill people.
Yeah, there's no documented case of a wild orca ever injuring or killing a human.
No, there's several documented cases of orcas saving people in the wild. So.
Keep in mind, this is in the wild.
Yeah. No, in captivity, they'll fuck you up. But yeah, I love orcas. I love the water.
Yeah, you still have to keep in mind that they're the largest member of the dolphin family, and a lot of dolphins are just murderous, sex-crazed psychopaths.
Yeah, for those that are uninitiated,
so they're
the
like
other
people.
name for orcas are killer whales. But they're not that.
Well, to everything else that's not us in the ocean, they are. They're like the top fucking predators on the planet.
Yeah, do you know that they're the #1 predator for moose?
Yeah, that's such a weird thing.
#1 aquatic predator of moose. Because they'll fucking body moose that are swimming between islands, or like swimming out to eat aquatic plants. It's just like, nom.
No, moose can dive like 50 feet down to like eat.
That's what I said.
Kelp and yeah, they'll
go
dive
out to eat
like
aquatic plants, and they'll get bodied by a fucking orca.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's like, ooh,
they're two biggest
unbodied.
Their two biggest predators. We're taking humans out of the equation, obviously. Their two biggest predators are bears and orcas. And I kind of love that.
Or the fact that there's like a generational hatred between orcas and humpbacks.
Yep.
And humpbacks will actually go out of their way to fuck with orca hunts.
Yep. Yeah, there's a feud going on. I'd like to resolve that, but I don't speak orca or whale, so I can't.
The largest predator is a whale. Good old sperm whales.
Tell me what you guys think. Should I make that whole orcas are some of Moose's largest predators? Like, should I make that a bit?
Oh yeah, it's like, did you know a known predator of moose is orcas? Like, no, I'm not fucking with you.
That could be, like, it's such a weird fact. It's just how you play it, I think. But that could be pretty funny.
Well, everything's down to delivery.
Yeah.
So, like,
I'm curious to find out how they figured that out. Like, did they just keep witnessing moose getting eaten by orcas or some shit?
I think they found, like, moose remains in orca stomachs before.
Yeah. Yeah, it's grizzly bears and fucking orcas.
Yeah. I mean, like, a determined pack of wolves can also bring one down.
Yeah, but that's a lot. It gets separated a lot. Orca will just tear that fucker apart.
So can wolverines, because they're basically drill bits with fur.
Deana, pop in. I don't know what you meant about that DM you sent me. Tie the bit to street sharks? There already is an orca street shark.
Yeah, great whites are actually one of the biggest victims of orcas.
Yeah, I couldn't remember for sure, but I thought the same thing.
Well, yeah, orcas herd.
Well, no, like the
or
fact
their
that
pods, but like
orcas will target great whites specifically to eat their livers and then leave the rest.
Hey, Deana, another woman. Try to talk.
Yeah, try to talk. Well, you told me to get in here. If you're gonna just make me not be able to talk, why am I here?
I'm on my misogyny arc. I don't know.
Oh, you're misogyny.
Yeah, you're not allowed to do that, Jables. Cats was funny.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go into my final girl arc if you're not careful. So.
All right, go into your girl boss arc. I get it.
It's not girl boss. It's final girl, the one that actually survived. So.
There's a fascinating debate on what movie started that could be had.
Girl boss or final girl?
Final girl.
Yeah, the last girl that survives. Generally the virgin. Cabin in the Woods is a whole documentary about it.
Anyway. No, you were
What, you don't like that movie?
I haven't. Okay, so I haven't seen it from beginning to end, but parts that I did see grossed me out. So I need to sit down and
Stop. All right.
Oh my!
You need to watch the full movie.
I do.
That was Jables' turn to be upset.
There's a whole thing going on there.
I know.
You can't just watch portions of it and be like, ew, that's gross, and then walk away from it.
I can see parts of it and go, ooh, that's gross, and then walk away because maybe I got better things to do at the time, and mean to go back and watch it. I'm not against watching it. I'm just saying it's not a documentary. That's all I'm saying.
It is a documentary.
Well, I'll watch it this week and then report back next week.
All right. Anyways, what were you saying about street sharks?
You were talking about a bit, and you're like, well, how to do that? And I'm like, tie it in with street sharks. Be all like, man, I don't know. You like street sharks. It popped in my head.
Yeah, there was an orca street shark in season 2. Yeah.
I know. Yeah. I remember the cartoon. I liked it too.
Street Sharks. One of many shows that was like, let's try and cash in on this Ninja Turtles thing because it's really fucking popular.
Oh, it was such a blatant ripoff. Episode 1. I have the first season on DVD. Episode 1, after they all get turned into street sharks, they get back to the lab and they're like, oh, we're hungry. And their version of April O'Neil, I forget her name, but their version of April O'Neil is like, hey, how about I order some pizza? And they're like, ew, gross. Let's get some hamburgers.
That guy. Jesus. Yeah, because they definitely couldn't steal that too, right?
Y'all ain't real. Pizza's amazing. I had pizza earlier.
I had pizza right before we started the show.
I had pizza for breakfast.
Yeah. We're a pizza family.
We're the Pizzarinos.
Yeah.
That's
Lesser
the title
Saints of
for this
Pizza.
episode.
Lesser
The
Saints of Pizza.
Pizzarinos.
Funny. Oh shit. No.
Only make the title Pizzarinos if you change it to Lesser Saints of Pizza for the beginning of it, because I know where the title goes. Lesser Saints of Discord, then title, then number.
Yep, right now we're the Lesser Saints of Pizza, the Pizzarinos.
Perfect.
Okay.
Episode 330.
Nice.
All right, Y2K is calling a food derailment. Let's get a vote on this.
I don't feel like it's food derailment. It went along with what we were talking about.
Yeah,
It's
it
not
was
derailment.
about the cartoon, not the food.
If we started talking about, like, what's your favorite pizza, or, like, how do you compare pizzas, or, like, getting into toppings or varieties, sure, you would have a point, but you don't, so fuck you.
Or if Cat back in and started yelling about pretzels, that would be derailment.
Yeah, well, pretzels are bread.
Food derailment is when a mention of food goes past just, like, in context or casual mention and becomes its own topic.
Yeah, we were talking about the food
Or
preferences of a
meltdown.
cartoon that we were talking about.
Or just creates an absolute meltdown.
Yeah, how they didn't blatantly rip off this one aspect.
Also, the other thing is like, if we specifically bring up that we're going to be talking about something food related, that doesn't count.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
wow, so
we can also talk about how here's a food derailment.
Oh no.
Is it ethical?
Yeah, but look at the streak you guys have had. No derailment.
Don't give this to him, Jables.
Is it ethical to give your children popsicles because it will only make them better at blowjobs?
Who the fuck thinks of that shit? Oh my god.
I had a friend who said that her skill with it came from the popsicles.
Hold on, Rimshee. The fact that you came straight back with a fucking story about this is Jesus Christ.
Oh, you may have killed James. I think you broke him.
It hurts.
Alright. I think I'm fine. Go ahead and tell your story.
I know at least one person.
That actually hurt. I'm not recovered from yesterday.
You know of at least one person what?
That believes that popsicles are the source of their skills.
What, sir?
What?
No, I just told you about this girl.
Yeah, Ionessa has it down.
What's that?
By the way, Ionessa, you're breaking girl code by revealing girl code.
You don't know Io very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a fucking double agent.
Well, the fact that she had brought it up randomly and had nothing to do with anything we had been talking about, I'm a little more willing to believe her.
Yeah.
IO kind of built different. I've had to call off the IO before.
What would you prefer, your son or your daughter being good at blowjobs? Sir, go.
I'm not having children. I'm not answering this question.
Oh. That's why I picked you first, because you're not having children. Hypothetical. Rimshee has children, so like, it's a little awkward for me to put him on the spot like that.
I don't care.
Alright. Rimshee, sir, threw you under the bus. So, Rimshee, your turn.
I have children. I'm not answering this.
What, you don't want your son to be good at blowjobs?
I don't want to know.
I'm just saying, if he ends up being gay, it might be good.
Again,
blowjobs.
I don't want to know if he's good at it or not.
There are just some parents don't want nor need to know.
Alright.
They,
I'm saying what you'd prefer. The son
Not
or the
everyone
daughter.
has
That's
Sasha
it.
Grey for a
Jeez.
daughter.
Huh?
Not everyone has Sasha Grey for a daughter.
oh my god. Oh, Jesus.
That is such an old porn star reference.
Ooh wee!
That's like...
God damn! I feel
Are
like
we
I
in
need my
2002?
paleontologist kit. Where's Waffle?
Yeah, like... Did the towers just fall?
God.
Well, the reason she popped into my head is because she has those big cheeks specifically for said activity.
No, she popped into your head because you've been thinking about her since 2003.
Actually, I was trying to think of any porn star and I couldn't remember them.
Crab, you're old enough. You can Google Sasha Grey.
You're old enough.
Mia Khalifa, there's another one.
Mia Khalifa. Oh, she's been working so hard to get her stuff scrubbed from the internet.
Oh, I know. But it's
Good
all
luck.
anyone thinks about when they talk about her.
Remember when she was like promoting Snapchat?
No, because I really didn't pay attention to her. Even
No,
when
I
she
was
was
on
in the
Snap-
business.
I did. I thought she was cute.
Quick, mention something else.
Fucking. I was about to mention another porn star, but that might give away some of my kinks.
Oh my.
But Deana, you're already aware of those, so don't worry about it.
Yes, yeah, no, I know.
That's why she said, "Oh God," not who.
Oh, and here they come to get you.
Here come the Popo.
Yeah, well,
Just Google
there's
it,
been a lot.
Crab. You'll regret it in the morning, but just Google it.
Or you might enjoy it. You'll enjoy it for the moment.
That's why I said the morning.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
do
but
it.
I wanted to put a
You know
positive
you
spin
want
on it.
to. He's just trying to like get the okay to do it. Like he's because then if he has any regrets, he can't be like, well, I made a bad decision. And then he can try to blame it on us. Yeah.
Crap,
Well, they
Google
totally
it.
do
It's relatively vanilla compared to today's porn.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Now I'm trying to remember what that one chick's name was. The one,
What, Dakota
the former
Sky?
cop. The former cop.
Riley Reed?
No, the one who was she banged half of the police force that she was on.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, that was like a year ago when we covered that.
Yeah.
The fact that you even thought of her is weird to me. Perv. You pervert, Rimshee. Boo, shame.
I spent 5 years in the Marine Corps. I don't know what you expect.
Yeah, God's gonna have a flame coming out of your butthole.
Classic.
People are gonna be able to masturbate to this. This is pretty fucking hot. I'm not gonna lie right now.
Yeah. Holy shit, there's like a real fire.
Oh, wow. Like not far from where you're at?
I don't know.
Yeah, Sasha Grey did retire from the porn industry in 2011.
Yeah. And you know when I saw her? 2008. Oh, there's a shit ton of sirens. There's like a legit fire going on.
Yeah, I had to.
Jables is fighting the rubberneck urge.
I had to detour and take a different way home from the plasma center because there was a major accident at the intersection.
I forgot Riley Reed was a porn star.
IO Hobo Camp, probably not, based on the direction that they were going. So,
not this time.
Sorry, based on the direction they're going, lost the amount of sirens.
Oh, it's almost only homeless people. We just have to make sure it doesn't spread.
Yeah.
Like the fire? No, the homelessness.
We're curing homelessness here, bro.
Oh, God.
And I know we've talked about it on the show, but bring back asylums. Like, not how they used to be where they were fucking abusive, but like, you know, a place.
Yeah.
For the mentally ill. That just needs to be a thing. And let them smoke. As somebody that was in a mental hospital, and I wasn't able to like go outside and smoke at all, or even just go outside, period. Come on, need some fresh air.
Yeah, for reals.
Like, I was in a room reading books, and I was reading very slowly so that I wouldn't finish the book before the end of my time there.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Jigsaw puzzles. That's also nice. They stole a deck of cards from me. and then tried to get me to just like color pictures. And I'm like, no, I'm an adult. Do you have like crosswords or Sudoku?
Something to be a little more engaging. Yeah, well, and you know, part of the problem too, is when you.
Wait on. Deana, I do want you to speak, but I want to address what Y2K said. Okay. You're in an asylum, not kindergarten. There are some people that are there that do just need that relief of coloring a picture. Yeah. Like that's kind of their sense of control. So it's not. I'm not shitting on coloring pictures. I'm shitting on telling me to color pictures. That's.
I think you're shitting on that being the only alternative that they give you.
Speaking of shit, and I'm going to shit my pants.
Okay. Own it, I guess. Oh, God. No, now I just thought of work.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much run like... Those things are pretty much run like a kindergarten, which isn't necessarily wrong. The problems that I had with it is I was in there during like the peak of COVID, so like nobody knew what to do, anyways. And when I got out, I smoked 2 packs of cigarettes in like 6 hours.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. Dude, I'm so overwhelmed by you saying that. Like, I had to like spend some time in a ward. I guess if you want to call it that. It wasn't an asylum, but it was a ward. Like, and it wasn't during COVID. So like what I was saying, like you could walk around, you could go get snacks. We could play games together at a certain time of day. You know, like we could sit down and play. Apple to apples or something like that. They also did do like, you know, you could be creative. They had crafts if you wanted to. You know, you didn't have to. They had books you could read. And then like they would we got to like go for walks. We couldn't smoke when we were out taking you know, on the walks. We had to like we couldn't smoke, but you know, you could have your nicotine patch, yay. When I got out, the first thing I wanted to do was smoke. Like, I smoked before I even left the parking lot.
I caught up for lost time when I got out. Yeah, that's what I fucking did. Tiny the Insane. Legos and Asylum would let the OCD wing escape Gilligan's Island style. You know, funny thing about that. Most of the time, when you're admitted to a mental facility, So when I got admitted, they specifically asked, is this voluntary or involuntary? And I asked, what's the difference? And they said, well, if it's voluntary, you have more control over your drugs. If it's involuntary, they just do whatever. So I said it was voluntary. And another thing I found out about is that if it was involuntary, I would have lost my gun rights.
Oof.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that part, but like when I had to go, somebody asked me if I was if I wanted if I was gonna, you know, if it was gonna be voluntary.
Yeah, I was able to refuse drugs if I wanted to.
Right, you have
is
like
essentially
more
what it was.
Control over things if you. Yeah, it just.
Yeah. Including that one group therapy fucking cunt that like tried to get us to all be Hindu or some shit.
What?
Oh yeah, there was a whole group therapy thing that I went to, where it was like it was just like deep breathing and sort of just like, I don't know, being within oneself, which isn't wrong necessarily.
Yeah.
But she did like the hands claps together and namaste. And I just said, thank you. She wanted me to pass it around the group. And I'm just, no, I'm not spiritual like that. This is nice. But that's
like, I will not abide by your rules. You will not pigeonhole me.
No, yeah, like the whole meditation, that's like doing some like stretches and relaxing and listening to, some good background noise and stuff like that. That was all great. That was fine. When you wanted me to pass off a religious thing to somebody else who may not also believe it and might be pressured into it,
right?
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Get it?
Yeah. And you know what everybody else remembers from that? Nothing. Because it was insignificant to them. I'm not a hero. I'm not a hero. I'm not anything like that. It's just a thing that I did just based on my own personal principles. I didn't want to because her doing it to me is essentially forcing me to do it because I know what it is. And then me doing it to somebody else would force them to do it, and I don't like that. But that's something that is currently now for me. Nobody else remembers that.
You don't know. Somebody else might remember that.
Maybe the person that was leading it. Because I was kind of a cunt to her. So
well, right. But you don't know.
What's the surprise about that?
Yeah.
Anyway, stop it. No, there might have been somebody else like you. Yeah. Anyway. There might have been somebody else like you in there that's like would have felt pressured to pass it along and they didn't want to do it. And they're like, oh, thank God, I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
Saying. You might have really made somebody's day in that moment.
Oh, I know I made several people's day because there were several people in my ward that didn't like that woman. They were like, thanks for doing that.
She's a bitch.
Yeah. Well, she was always trying to push like understanding without understanding herself, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Which
oh God.
Yeah, I just can't.
Sorry.
I can't stand that shit.
Yeah. No, I like how one of you got sacrificed to be able to complete this mission in the game.
Hey, quit what? I die on purpose a lot. Because I'm a goofball.
Well, yes, I do remember that.
There's one where I'm trying to warn him right before he sends a portal.
Yeah. Anyways, Tim the Insane, you got anything else to say? Bitch.
I don't know. I don't think he was being mean or anything.
No, Deana, I'm doing this thing. It's called antagonizing the audience, so that they actually respond and stuff like that. Yeah.
You know the old saying.
It creates more interaction, which brings us up higher in the algorithm. So I'm just like antagonizing the audience to, do a thing.
Saying is sometimes you can get more flies with honey than vinegar.
I'm saying fuck you. No.
Mm.
No, the algorithms have proven people look at stuff that they hate more than stuff that they like. So, hey, Io, fuck you. I don't really mean that. I like you, Io. Oh, wait. Tim the Insane. Io, is that your husband? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Tim, come on. I was at your fucking wedding. Be adversarial with me. Let's bring the hate. Let's bring the interactions. Let's do some shit.
As long as you guys aren't robbing a bank, I think we're fine. Do what you want.
Yeah.
And the only reason I say don't rob a bank is because we still have a show to do.
Yeah. Priorities.
That would be a little awkward. Oh, wow.
Yeah, Tim, send me a link.
Yeah, let's go into Minecraft and rob a bank, Jables. Let's do it.
Well, no, he's talking about following the Eightfold Path to Insaneaholics Anonymous.
Read Y2K statement.
Yeah. And also, I don't know if I can go to Insaneaholics Anonymous quite yet because I am about 3 weeks away from totally destroying a server. So
I let him off his leash by leaving, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, let's just say
My prediction? Chaos.
yeah,
and cast is chaos.
And I'm gonna get a little sniffly that weekend, and yeah. Ionessa, it's the same thing. It's just a much smaller audience, and we just happen to be live streaming. We would do the same shit in a voice chat.
Yeah, like, it bears repeating. You're like, I'm not saying that you all should leave. I'm not saying that we don't appreciate having an audience, but as Jables said, we would do this shit regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, sorry,
It's part
scratch
of how
that.
we stay in touch.
We would be less organized. We do actually have stuff, guys. We just haven't brought any of it up yet. That's
I didn't say
we
that
would
had to be here, Io. But if you aren't
Yeah,
here, I'm gonna have Pav hunt you down somehow.
Yeah. I don't know. You want to end the show with some advice?
Yeah, sure. Which one?
Oh no, sir, you choose.
Hold on, I gotta look at them again.
I think they just mean the episode, AO.
Yeah, it's just today's episode. We're doing this until we die. Yeah, it's just today's episode.
One we already did.
I don't know about the advice one. That your Tango article, on the other hand, is just like that could set Jables off for a while.
Wait, which one?
These tired jokes about women have never been funny.
Oh.
Wait, where's?
No, hold on. Sorry. All right, I need to. I have so many jokes. I have so many tabs open.
Sorry. Yeah, do you want me to... It's,
I got it. I got it. Yeah.
You ready?
All right, sir. You read it. I'll interrupt you when needed.
Alrighty, bringing it up now.
By the way, I haven't done a stand-up for a couple of weeks, but I am a huge stand-up fan, and I defend comedy at almost all costs. Even at the risk of losing friends. So, I just want to give my background real quick before you read this.
I'm gonna say something real quick. This fucking website has love quotes zodiac horoscope as their first 4 categories, and the second to last one is heartbreak,
followed by expert advice.
Yes, so this is totally by an expert in comedy that totally understands what comedy is and what tropes are, and actually understands how people manipulate a crowd and stuff like that. Yes, this is totally done by a writer that knows all of that, as opposed to, if I wrote an article like this, I only spent like 6 months manipulating audiences every week to enjoy the comedians that I brought up on stage. So yeah, let's go. Let's see what she has to say.
Yeah, maybe after this we'll look at some of these categories to see what the hell qualifies.
These tired jokes about women have never been funny, so why does every single male comedian make them? Male stand-up comedians, these jokes about women aren't funny today, and they weren't 20 years ago either.
Hold on, time out real quick. It's actually really funny that you're bringing this article up specifically, because I said I'm going on my whole misogyny arc.
This article
is congrats to you. Accidental funny, but fucking great. I love it.
So this was written by a Kerala Taylor. So clearly you have a bias already, woman. Yeah. Also, what's with this random fucking cool?
I skimmed through this article. It's fucking trash.
Okay, I find it interesting that the picture is of Matt Rife. The one that. When was this?
Well, Matt Rife was very misogynistic in his last comedy special, but also he's one of the most recognizable comedians right now, so they're just doing it to get clicks.
Right, because people got mad at him. I know.
Yeah, and then he told them to wear helmets if they thought he was offensive, which was hilarious.
Life sucks. Wear a helmet.
Yeah, but is he wrong?
I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. He said, "Hey, if you have any complaints about me being offensive in my special, here's a link where you can report them." And it was a link to buy helmets for special needs people.
That's fucking perfect.
Oh
I didn't like Matt Rife, but once he did that, I was like, all right, I got your back. I'm fine.
We may have our differences, but we can sort them out after this.
Yeah. Like,
well played, sir.
yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna skip like her opening paragraphs because
That's fine.
Melodramatic bullshit. Tip to any writers out there: get to the fucking point.
Wait, hold on.
This isn't a novel.
I don't know where you're at. I skipped the whole beginning paragraph, but when I scroll down, it's when I watch stand-up.
Yeah, that's like 3-4 paragraphs later.
That's like 2 sections later.
Oh, here's
I'm
the
saying that
start.
because the opening 3 paragraphs are completely fucking pointless.
Yeah, the opening 3, but right under the initial image is when I watch stand-up comedy. That's how that starts.
Well, I'm gonna go just above it. So, there are an increasing number of male stand-up comedians who go around peddling the same old tired jokes about women that weren't all that funny 20 years ago and are even less funny now.
Nah,
When I
still
watch
funny.
stand-up comedy, I want to laugh. I am primed to laugh. I am there to laugh. I'm either buying 2 drinks and paying a cover for the explicit purpose of laughing, or I've bypassed whatever drama series everyone is talking about because I need a break from the travails of messed up rich people who take themselves too seriously. Oh, great. And I want to, yep, you guessed it, laugh. Sometimes jokes don't land, and that's okay. Sometimes I don't connect with the comedian's sense of humor, and that's okay. Sometimes I cringe right up to a punchline, then explode into laughter because the joke went somewhere wholly unexpected. That's not only okay, that's brilliant. Again, spinning our wheels here. Other times I cringe right up to a punchline and don't laugh at all. Usually this is when a male comedian builds a whole bit out of the men are from Mars, women are from Venus premise. Usually he is making one of the following points.
Okay, real quick before we get into the following points. I'm misogynistic as shit on this show. I know that. I understand that. I'm going to pull the curtain back. It's ironic. And that's kind of why the only people that jump in are women.
What do you mean? We've never had a woman on this show.
What, Katz and Deana? Those are the only people that really jump in.
We've never had a woman on this show. What are you talking about?
Oh. Gotcha. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Challenge accepted. Deana's a man. Got it. All right.
No, we were just
I'm
implying that she's a figment of your imagination, but...
We've been playing along for a while.
You should really seek help, pal. It's kind of getting concerning now.
I'm glad that everybody else was talking at the same time when I said the word that I said, but...
Yeah, why do you think I didn't stop? I'm not stupid. It's like I've been doing this show for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like
regardless, to the rest of the audience, I don't actually hate women. I do these jokes ironically.
Makes you feel a little
and sometimes even badly,
way, don't it?
Yeah. Actually, here, let me call up one of my female friends.
Oh my god!
You don't have
no,
any of those. They're all figments.
Oh my god.
Just keep going on this. Jables will
keep
catch
going
up
on this
eventually.
while I call up my my female friend.
What?
Oh my god, there's so much text.
I know, keep going. Keep going. It's a fucking slog. I read through this too before I posted it.
Women care a lot about
fuck.
silly
It's
things.
wrong.
What?
The fuck?
Rimshee, your mic went weird.
This thing is fucking long.
Yeah.
Yeah, was it really?
Yeah, that's kind of why I posted it, because women keep talking bullshit.
Okay, women care a lot about silly things. The tried and true classic could be a bit the overdaring female partner who is engaged in some silly project, like planning a wedding or decorating the house. She wants her male partner's input and then gets mad when he says he doesn't care, and why should he care about the paper stock or the wedding invitations or the color of the kitchen sink backsplash? After all, he's busy doing important man things. I guess I don't understand why it's funny when a woman tries to involve her partner in a few of the hundreds of thousands of decisions she must make while running a household.
Alright, I gotta hurry
Yeah,
and mute
hey, hold on
Jables.
one second. You're on a live
I
stream
gotta
right
hurry and mute Jables.
Oh my.
now. Alright.
Alright, we're set. Keep going.
Sapphires thought it was funny in Lobby Baby, a stand-up special that purports to pay tribute to his wife and even includes some perspectives and self-deprecating stories about mansplaining, but it also includes a whole bit about... The fact that you included mansplaining in your text tells me a lot of what I need to know about you, bitch.
I think you're pissing Jables off right now, Rimshee. He's getting angry.
It also includes a whole
You
bit
should-
about, wedding invitations.
Hold on. Hey, sir, stop. Hold on one second. Okay. So, yes, my friend. On a scale of 1 to 10, how sexist am I?
On a scale of 1 to 10, what?
How sexist am I?
How sexist are you? I would say like 1. You're not sexist. As far as I've ever experienced.
Cool. Thank you.
I mean, you guys are cool to me. And your sister and whatever.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
all wanted to know.
you could have said 10, and that would have been really funny.
I thought about it for a second. I was like, I can go 2 ways with this. Big time.
yeah. No, you could have said I was ultra sexist. That would have been hilarious. I would have.
You're the
All right,
most
Star-Lord.
sexist piece of shit ever. Honestly, I don't even know why I answered your phone call.
What? Sorry, what was that?
I don't even know why I answered your phone call, you piece of shit.
Yeah. Fuck you too.
Yeah, fuck you sexist motherfucker, misogynistic piece of...
Alright, let's continue. Let's let Star-Lord get back to his phone call.
Fuck, where was I at? Lobby baby.
See that? I have a friend that's a female. So I'm not misogynistic at all. There you go.
It also includes a whole bit about, wedding invitations. The takeaway is, isn't it funny that she cares about something so trivial, and even more funny that she wants to engage me in the conversation, even more funny that she gets mad when I don't care? My man brain cannot compute. Ha ha ha. Christ, this bitch don't have a sense of humor.
Yeah. Wait, were you guys muting me just because you wanted to speed run through this fucking article? This bitch
That was
is
part of
crazy.
it.
We don't have to read the whole article. We should, first couple paragraphs. This bitch is fucking nuts.
Well, as I said, the fact that she unironically includes the term mansplaining in her article is just that tells me a lot of what I need to know about you, bitch.
Yeah, I understand if there's somebody that's an expert in their field, or I don't know, let's say I run into somebody that is played Super Mario on the SNES, on the SNES.
Yeah, we're
and
not
she's
reading
great
through
at
all
it.
this.
And then I come up and try to explain certain tricks to her. That's mansplaining. That's fucking bullshit. That's why I just don't talk to anybody, because I don't want to tell people what's what.
Okay, I call bullshit on that, but you know, whatever.
Well, Deana, you go.
What?
Okay, so
It's International Women's Day. Here, you talk, Deana.
No, you're just like, I don't want to tell anybody what to do, and I'm like, I kind of call bullshit on that. I play Donkey Kong Country with you. I know
public.
what you're doing. Oh,
in public, I'll tell you what to do. Yeah.
You tell me what to do all the time.
Yeah.
If only you would listen.
What?
I'm sorry, your timing was wrong to grab the frog in Donkey Kong Country. You need to get the timing right.
I don't know. I had some pretty good timing last night. I did some good stuff. And I did follow your directions a couple of times and fucking die because you're all like, oh, I'm sorry, that was the wrong direction. Oh yeah, no way.
Yeah, I did fuck up. Yeah, I'll admit it. I fucked up.
It was okay. It was still fun. It wasn't bad. But you know, it's just.
By the way, for everybody else, Deana and I have been playing Donkey Kong Country together as like a team. So.
Yeah. Is it? I don't know. Anyway, but like, I haven't read this article. I only see what's been shown on the thing, and you know, just from the first one that I saw, like, she's got to be like, okay, so they're not funny, but they are. But it is true because women, compared to men, worry about some silly things, although women think that men worry about some silly things just because we don't worry about the same shit, you know.
Yeah,
it is.
Well, it's so funny worrying about splitting wood and making sure that the task is completed.
Yeah, no, and women ask, would you still love me if I was a worm?
Who the fuck asked you that? Not me. That has never entered my mind.
I'm not saying you. I'm saying women in general.
What woman thinks that? What woman has ever asked that man that question?
It was a trend. I had
an ex that asked me that question.
Man, not a woman.
And I had an ex that asked me that question, and it became a meme on the internet. Because there has been enough dudes that have had girlfriends that have asked them, "Would you love me if I was a worm?" That it became a fucking meme.
Well, think some shit like that. Like,
I don't know.
Would you rather run into a man in the woods, or would you rather run into a bear?
A dude.
That was fucking
absolutely. Was the stupidest trend ever. Oh, I feel safer in the woods with a bear. Really? Where do you live in Los Angeles? You must live in Los Angeles and have like no clue what a bear might do to you in the woods.
Hold on, time out.
Oh. Yeah, sorry, I got hostile over that. Like, that's just...
Deana, stop.
It might eat you, but at least it'll do it right.
Oh my god. Oh, gross.
Deana is not the aggregate. Deana lives in Alaska. So she knows what bears actually are.
Yeah, bears are furry tanks.
Bears are furry death machines. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And
so are moose.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just so dumb. I remember when I heard about that, when people were like, "Oh, asking women if would they rather be, you know, would you rather be in the woods with the bear or with the man?" And when I heard that women were picking the bear, I'm just like, "Are you kidding me?"
Yeah.
Oh.
Bear or man, I'll bid you a fire, bitch. Like,
you just gotta keep in mind, Deana's social media brain rot is a very real thing.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's a reason why I don't.
Dude, it's so bad. It's so bad right now. I fucking hate it so much. When I was like 19 or 20 years old, there was a fox that lived at this campsite that I was working at that was allegedly growing weed. And just through like my life of growing up out in the middle of fucking nowhere, I was able to find these things that were stolen just by like following a trail. And like I literally found a foxhole. There's foxes that stole it. Like
foxes are crafty little shits.
Yeah. Yeah, but they still leave a trail. So it's not that wild. But another factor I want to put in, the person that owned the property didn't even know how to do that. I was just like, well, there's a game trail right here. And they're like, what? What do you mean game trail? Oh, okay. And I just went along the trail into the bushes, and then there was the shit. That's it.
No.
Long story short, when the world fucking ends, Rimshee and I are connecting, and then you will be invulnerable once we combine our powers.
All right.
We're gonna do the Dragon Ball Z fusion dance.
Yep.
Oh my god, I have to see that. Yes, please.
I will do that with you. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching. This is the end of the show. Wait. Can we do fusion? Can you move me so we can do fusion dance?
Yeah, hold on. Let's scoot closer. Higher up the top one.
Stream. Here's your power.
It was like, I'm too short. Damn it.
Hard cut.
Nah, like if we ever did like a face reveal of me, if like we ever showed up in the same place, it's like we film you two guys doing the fusion dance, and then hard cut to me standing there like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that would actually be great.
So when we have the money to get you over here, we'll have to have you come down to California, have Jables come down to California, and we'll do the stupid shit together.
Oh, that would be epic.
Well, I'm gonna win the lottery and buy your neighbor's house, and then yeah, we'll be good.
There are a few houses available in my area. Jables just walks away.
Jables is like, I gotta go. He's off to go buy that lotto ticket right now.
Yeah. Well, that's the show, everyone. Have a good night. Jables has left. Take care.
No, wait,